All right, Coach, from one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Ready? General West.
Yo, 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 yo. Yo.
Look at me. Zipper. Hustle, hustle.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, you need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, he's got a couple more downs to play with.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. He was trying to get it to Josh Malone, and it's 3rd down.
And 15.
Set. 10-2 start.
Check pass. Check pass. Whip, 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 whip.
80 weapon.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
Yes, yes.
Push him back.
Hey, Delta.
57. Mike 57.
They'll set up a throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Emmanuel Agba coming in to drop it for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. Yeah, not a great one there. Out of bounds in the air. And the offense is going to be set up already in enemy territory inside the 45.
Watch 85.
Come back.
Be afraid of me.
You bitch.
They'll run on 1st down. Randall. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
How about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield, and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. Now on 2nd and 13, Mahomes, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Now Joe Mixon. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Back to Mixon on first down. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down.
First down, Bengals.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Switch. Tighten up.
They'll try the left side. Chester, he's got the first down here inside the 30. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great effort there. His fifth touchdown now on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that makes the score 7-0.
Chiefs, nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. On first down, Randall. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Throwing that first down is Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 43. Mahomes now to throw. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. What a luxury to have a tight end that can not only catch it, but then can run after the catch like that.
What was the old expression back in the good old days that they used to carry pianos on their backs when they caught the football? Someone would stop and bang out a tune along the way as well. But nowadays, these guys are essentially bulked up wide receivers, and they are.
And that's caught. It's Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
That ties the game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. A run there on 1st down going nowhere as he stopped right at the 25. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Now they go screen. It's complete. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a 1st down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield, a really nice pickup.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
43, 15.
Kill. Turn up.
Hey, yo, go going.
Watch it. Quick.
They run the counter. Randall.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. Sponge.
Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling, and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Get this. Safe. Check. Lucky.
On 2nd down, Randall. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
We got it.
Hey, yo, go going.
Hey, Mike. Haywood. Mike 52. Watch the slant.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They had enough yards for the 1st down, but a clutch hit right there defensively. Jars it free. No 1st down.
Here's the Chiefs punter now as he's on to punt for the 1st time this afternoon. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And on this challenge, the refs have to take a peek and see whether or not the receiver was able to dot the I with both feet,
while making sure that he possesses the football all the way through the catch.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Fair.
Deuce.
On play action, they'll throw. That's caught. It's Malone. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
And a Bengal first down.
Ready?
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let's go, defense.
On the ball.
It's our time.
On the ball.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Hit it.
They'll run on first down. Nixon. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down.
Let's go.
A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The end result, 21 yards.
First down, Bengal.
On the double.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 36.
Hey!
Buzz, be ready, be ready.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
They don't want it, fellas. They don't want it. Keep playing hard, fellas.
It's a pickup of 3.
Day.
Brings up
Whoa.
2nd and 7.
Let's get
At
it.
the Chiefs' 33-yard line.
Ready, set. Leo! Leo!
Watch the run. Watch the run.
No, no, no. Off.
Go team, spill!
Tight dog, tight dog.
Go! Go! Yo! Go! Go!
Here's a 2nd and 7. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
At the 14-yard line.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now Mahomes, and he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field, so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
Mahomes going to throw, and that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part and got them the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away, and it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield.
At the 46-yard line.
Down! Ten Lobo!
Here we go. Check 3.
6-6, pull it high. Yep. Motion.
On first down, Chester. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That's it, baby.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 44-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
I know you felt that one. I know you felt that one.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
8 read. Smooth.
Hey, 96 is coming. We're going to Mike 96. Hey. Mike 96. Mike 96. 6 man.
Hey.
Check curl.
Hey, Echo.
Curls. Hey, 96 is coming. We're going Mike 96.
2.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Emmanuel Agba picks up his second sack of the afternoon. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Ty Long now as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. 31 yards on the punt there. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
It's a party now. It's a party. Check 43. Shoot.
Yellow. Fight on these two.
To throw, it's Mahomes. It's caught by Randall. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Shoot. Switch. Kill. 15. Hey, turn it up.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. Mahomes now on 1st down. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. A big play there just before halftime. 45 yards. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Let's get that ball, dude.
15. Easy.
Mike, 55. 55, Mike. Watch the pass.
Mahomes to throw once more. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments in this second quarter. The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Oh, here we go. Oh, 6 guys.
Yes, yes. Ready?
They'll keep it on the ground again here. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They have the lead, now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Bang, 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 bang.
Now here's Mahomes. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
15. Hey, check right, check. Where's it? Watch 55.
Tighten up.
Hey, 15. Kill.
He's coming. Double up.
Where's it?
He's coming.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive of the 2nd half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a 2-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
So this punt sails out of bounds across midfield. Now the question, they're going to spot it right at the 40, the 40-yard line.
Ready, break.
The Bengals drive about to get going. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
We got double up.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
At their 48-yard line.
Ready up.
96, Mike 96.
Come to my world. We want it. Come to my world.
And up.
They're coming.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a trunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Just like that.
They'll run on first down. Mixon, and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
On second down now, Chester powers through, shifts by him. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Well, that's just running the ball 101 because too much east-west, not enough north-south. Got to get upfield, don't you?
And just kept stringing him out before he knew it. He'd hit the sideline. Couple of plays sent him the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. They'll look to throw here. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28, and the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
You're all mine. You're all mine, baby. Yellow. 25. Check 25. Check.
This thrown quickly out to Jones. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
Kansas City Chiefs, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Come on, boy. You better be ready. Hooray! Don't be scared of it. Check. He's checking.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
It's just me and you. Jam. Pick the edge. Go. Deep grip.
They'll try the left side. Chester, and he'll get this one up to the 26. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
22 jet bomber. Go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Chester, and he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought up a punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
Here's Hill on the return. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
Watch the ship.
Mike 15.
Mike 52. Keep it up. Alpha. Keep it up, guys.
Let's go, baby.
Boys, 52.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this.
On 2nd and 12. Mahomes. It's Hill. Complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. So quick on the spin.
He's spinning, man.
Yeah, and he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep him warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
This has been a really nice day for the defense. They've made it so difficult to find open receivers because they're able to squeeze the passing lanes down. A lot of what they're doing is communicating. Receivers in one area, receivers in another area. They're almost what they call passing them off from one defender to the next, even in zone defenses, and making it very hard to find an open spot for the quarterback to deliver the ball.
They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Five.
What you got, Heavy? Give me some.
Back to throw. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon.
The first down pass.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup.
2nd and 2. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 34-yard line. Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Eight, read. General West. Hey, high 7.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
Hit it.
They're going to look to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there. This quarterback now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it first. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab as his guys are back within a single score. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Yellow.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on second and 10.
There you go. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Check nickel.
Hey, 43. Check.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes looks to throw, fires right side, and that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
Get ready.
Their own 28-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
I just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the table and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Second and 8. He finds his running back, Mixon. Mixon hit, and all the ball is out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Anything to make of this, or just a bad stretch? Because he had the 2 fumbles he lost last week, and now a 3rd.
It's a bad stretch, but it's one that he has to make sure he overcomes. This isn't on anyone else but him. Taking care of the ball, tucking it away, keeping it high and tight, all the while doing that and not slowing down his running and his ability to move the ball forward.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Here's second and 10 now from about the 32.
We taking wins home.
Kill.
Hey, 57 colors.
Why? Get wide.
Check 13. Check 13.
15.
Hey, watch edge. Whip.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. And the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
That's a first down if he holds on, but you saw the contact. Able to jar it free from him and force a 4th down.
Great play defensively there, as you said, just to knock it free, because if he had caught that, pass the sticks, first down.
A 46-yard line.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, let a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now, because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
On the ready.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
I like like it, Ben, because you're exactly right. All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. So word against symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the words, and I just kept using them.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Nice hit, boy.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Hey!
Back
Back to throw here. Now a desperation throw deep downfield and almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And, boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
Go!
Slam!
Hey, Sam off! Let's go!
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Yellow!
Right there in the middle, 55. Hey, get
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively.
Tighten up! Easy! Tarzan!
Now Mahomes. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting out and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Ready!
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Here we go again.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Emmanuel Ogbah in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Tedrick Thompson picks it. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
All day, every day.
They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And going deep for Hill. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Ronald Darby.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
You're out! Hey, orbit!
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Got nothing today. You got nothing.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Let's go!
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Yellow! Let's go, blue lady!
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
The 2nd down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
But without question, when you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose the ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for the Chiefs, it's a much-needed victory as it gets them back to 2-4 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.